Hello everybody, Pancakes here, and what is this? Is this Black Ops? Well, indeed it is. This is some Black Ops, which may be an indicator for those of you who've been following that my Xbox Live has been repaired. It's been so for a couple of days now, and that means that I can upload Black Ops again and play Black Ops again online, which is very good news indeed. And I said I would upload this match here. Which is, of course, in theater mode, as you saw. The match started for me a little bit late. I kind of jumped into session in progress. And that would explain the rather awkward cutting or editing at the beginning of the video, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. But yeah, I mean, this is Kowloon. This is one of the map pack maps. I did purchase the map pack several weeks ago. And I don't know, the maps, not. I mean, Kowloon's okay. I mean, it's not awful. It's not really one of my favorites though. Discovery, I don't like Discovery really at all. I think it's a little too slow paced for me. Berlin Wall's kind of the same way, and Stadium's all right. I don't mind Stadium all that much, but I'm more of a fan of the more medium-sized maps. That's why I like Call of Duty 4's maps so much, really, is because a vast majority of the maps were pretty medium-sized. You know, you had Crash, Vacant, Backlot, even Strike. I'd say was an example of a pretty good-sized map. Crossfire wasn't bad. Yeah, I mean, maps like those were generally maps that I liked, and I definitely enjoyed. And they tended to be a lot more fast-paced, too, which I liked. That was one of my biggest gripes about Modern Warfare 2, actually. At least the maps in that game were that they were just too big. A lot of them were just so big. And there were so many, choke points that you could just sit and guard without really any effort. Like Rundown, for example. You just watch the bridge. If you're playing Domination, you can just watch the B flag from like a million different spots. And I don't know, maps like those just aren't really my cup of tea. And this map here isn't too big, so I don't mind it that much. But I guess some general advice for Kowloon is that it's sort of like Favela from Modern Warfare 2 in the sense that it's rather vertical, and that there are a lot of different elevations where people will watch you from. Here it looks like my accuracy was absolutely horrible, and I need to cover my ass here because that did look quite bad. And this is in theater mode, as I said. This match was a wee bit laggy, and so things like that where it just looks outstandingly bad, I'm going to blame that on theater mode. I assure you, and if you've watched my videos, you guys probably know my accuracy is not that bad. But it does look rather bad. It does look pretty embarrassing. So I need to cover myself here a little bit. Actually, I mean, I know there was a period in my first Black Ops videos where my accuracy was just very sloppy because, I was warming up. I hadn't played in months, and nowadays I haven't uploaded really many recent gameplays. But my accuracy is actually not that bad anymore. It's actually pretty close to where it was before, which makes me happy because I was getting very frustrated with myself before, because I'm sure many of you can relate. It's very frustrating when you don't do as well as you can, and your shot's just off, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't fix it. And it's good for me personally. I feel like it's good that finally my accuracy is getting back to where I think it should be. And this match here, I mean, I recorded this one several weeks ago, I'd say. It's not old, but it's a little bit older. But actually, I think my accuracy here, with the exception of a few spots, which is probably due to theater mode being glitchy, I thought my accuracy this match wasn't too bad. So I don't know. But yeah, as I'm recording this today, or earlier today, or actually technically yesterday, since it's about 1 in the morning now. I had my very last final. It was my physics final, which actually turned out to be a bit harder than I expected, surprisingly. I have about I'd say hopefully I haven't really gone through and really calculated it yet, but I'm estimating I have about a 96 or 97% in the class right now. I did well in both midterms, so I got a pretty good grade right now. I'm hoping that this final here doesn't bring it down, but it was a pretty hard final, so I guess we'll see. There's a lot of pretty tricky questions. I did study for it, but we shall see. But after the final, me and a bunch of my friends, we went out to the pub, had some drinks, celebrated. It is St. Patrick's Day. I am 21, so it is legal for me to drink. I just had overall a really good time. And as I'm uploading this, it's probably the day after, so this all happened yesterday, as you're probably watching this. But I don't know, I just got home. I didn't really drink that much because I was the DD, or designated driver, so I am sober. But I did have enough, just to have a good time. And overall, it was just good to finally just sit back and relax and not have to worry about school, at least for a week. Next week, well, not next week, but week after next week, I'll be right back in study mode. It's going to be hell. But for the time being, overall, just enjoyed myself. But I hope you guys do enjoy this video. And see you guys later.